Hi, I'm Les Wilkinson with the law firm of Wilkinson Magruder. I'm here with Andy Magruder, my law partner, to discuss new issues involving Social Security disability. One of which is important and will affect a lot of our clients who are veterans is how the Social Security Administration accepts or determines or receives information from the Veterans Administration, especially dealing with the rating decisions that the VA has made on our clients. I know for one thing it's going to have a big impact upon is post-traumatic stress disorder, because I think that's where most of the post-traumatic stress disorder cases come with Social Security is involved in. And so, Andy, my impression is they're going to make it difficult for veterans to get Social Security disability based on post-traumatic stress.
Well, I agree with that, Les, and I think they're making the regulations more difficult for veterans with a lot of impairments, but particularly PTSD, because Social Security has changed the listings in terms of what's required for someone to meet a listing for PTSD. And as we've talked about before, a listing, if a claimant meets a listing, then Social Security doesn't look at whether they can perform their past work or other jobs. But again, Social Security has changed the rules in terms of what it takes to meet a listing for post-traumatic stress disorder. They've also changed, Les, the rules when it comes to how they consider the rating decisions from the VA. And can you tell our viewers about that, please?
Yes, as you know, when somebody files a claim for Veterans Administration comp benefits, the VA goes through a rating decision process. They collect the information. They got rating officers, and rating reviewers and things like that, and they issue a rating decision, and it says, okay, basically in a synopsis, you made a claim for, fractured left ankle, and so they'll give that a rating. You made a claim for injured back, they'll make a rating for that. You made a claim for post-traumatic stress disorder, they'll make the rating decision on that, and so forth. And they're all different types of conditions that they might have filed a claim for. And so but now the Social Security Administration is going to take a very jaundiced eye at those rating decisions and the conclusions that the VA made. So if somebody gets total and permanent disability for the VA, that means Social Security is not going to accept that for Social Security disability purposes.
Unless what it means is up until very recently, in fact May 1st of this year, Social Security was required to at least consider these rating decisions. So if a veteran was 100% service-connected disabled or deemed unemployable by the VA, Social Security had to consider those rating decisions, but they weren't required to accept them. Now, with the changes in the rules, Social Security doesn't even have to consider that the VA has deemed that someone's 100% disabled or deemed unemployable. Again, this is part of a larger changes in the rules, set of changes in the rules by the VA to make it, or by Social Security to make it harder for people to be deemed disabled.
But now for the VA purposes though, VA has a whole different set of rules, and so you might be still deemed totally and permanently disabled by the VA, whereas Social Security will say, nah, we're not going to accept that. So these are changes that should and that will impact you. So if you got any questions or you have any issues involving your disability benefits, give us a call. We'd love to help you. Now, we probably got some more topics, so don't go away.